morning. We're waiting. Good morning. We're waiting. Good morning. We're waiting. We're waiting. Let's go. Today's morning motivation and verse today comes from Luke chapter 19, verse 38, and it reads, Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and glory in the highest. Woo! Well, Luke meant what he said and said what he strike that, reverse that. But it still worked. See, Luke is writing to us in his meticulous doctor way. And what I find interesting is this is right after Jesus has told a bunch of parables, as he does. See, he was teaching, and then he ended up at the road that kind of comes to the Mount of Olives. And he found a bunch of disciples there. Not just the 12, but disciples means followers of Christ. So I am a disciple, and you are a disciple. We're not apostles. And so this is one of the times where Jesus was giving instructions, and you got to follow them whether you understand them or not. For example, he told them that they needed to go into the city and find a colt that was tied up and say, the Lord needs it. So they did. And then this is that same colt on his triumphant return to Jerusalem, where he was riding on the colt. And they had their cloaks and their jackets and, all that stuff thrown on the ground. So these are the words that the people are saying. The same people are yelling about blessed is the King are going to be saying, crucify him. Not too much on them because Jesus had to come and fulfill the prophecy. So today, let's make sure that we are taking the time to bless his name, that we are taking the time to praise the name of the Lord and the King, not just on Sunday, but every day. And if we keep that joy in our hearts and focus on him and not the troubles of this weary world, then we can truly go out there and be great. Happy Sunday.